This time I'm back with a review of a Hindi blockbuster. You guessed it right. The movie is Toofan, released this month on Amazon Prime and directed by Rakeysh Omprakash Mehra, the same director who gave us the mega thrilling hit Bhaag Milkha Bhaag a couple of years ago. Now this movie comes under the action drama genre. Well, my review for this movie is divided into 6 segments which will bring out the highlights of the movie Toofan for the benefit of my humble viewers. Well, let's get into the segment number 1, which is of course casting. Till then, the movie Toofan is actually blessed with a star-studded cast, beginning with FARHAN AKTHAR as the protagonist, who plays the character called Aziz Bai, a local thug. Then there is the ever beautiful and pretty MRINAL THAKUR, who is the heroine and who plays the role of a doctor in the film. Then there is the mega heavyweight, I mean it, PARESH RAWAL Saab, who plays the role of the heroine's father and also a boxing coach in the film. Then we have the young and handsome and versatile Hussein Dalal, who plays the role of Munna, the protagonist's conscience keeper and best buddy. Finally, the cast is also loaded with versatile actors in the guise of Vijay Raz as Jafar Bai, the local don. Then there is Mohan Agashe as Balakaka, and last but not the least, a lady who just can ace any role. Well, yes, Supriya Pathak Madam as Sister D'Souza to complete the main roles in the film. The cast is also supported by other artists who have chipped in to make this flick called Toofan a hit. In a nutshell, the cast selected for this movie by the director and his team requires a big round of applause and great appreciation. Now, the storyline of Toofan is all about the rise, fall and re-rise of the protagonist Aziz Bai, a local thug turned boxer in Mumbai, which is inspired by true events. As it is said, every successful man has a woman behind him. This aspect has been brought out very well in this flick by the director with the introduction of the heroine MRINAL THAKUR, who plays Dr. Ananya Prabhu and the wife of the protagonist. Now, how she motivates him to do the impossible covers a part of the story. Now, the story mainly focuses on Aziz's training to become a boxer, rather a top-notch boxer, and how he loses everything he garnered as a state champion boxer, all because of his wrong decision to accept money to lose a bout. Now, the second half of the movie shows how he, on the persistence of his wife, Ananya, decides to give the boxing title a shot at the national level. After his suspension by the state authorities is revoked after 5 years. Overall, the story in the movie has been filled with love, heartbreaks, comebacks, losses and victories. In my opinion, the storyline was entertaining and above average. Now, looking at the action scenes segment, the stunt director has indeed given a feel-good factor when it comes to the fights of the protagonist as a local thug, as well as when he was a boxer inside the ring. Also, special mention about the body conditioning scenes of the protagonist in the movie needs a good round of applause. Overall, the stunt director has provided the action scenes for the movie to make it worthy of watching it. Now, playing the role of a devil's advocate, I'm of the opinion that being a sporting story, especially a boxing story, the director has failed big time in bringing out a good plot in the storyline. There were no twists, nor turns, nor suspense in the movie to make the audience to sit up onto the edge of their seats and play the guessing game. Now, what will happen next? What will happen next? What will happen next? Now, this aspect was a big dampener for me from this film. Now, the music for this movie has been scored by several top musicians in the guise of Shankar, Eshan and Loy, Dub Sharma, Samuel and Akanksha, and finally Daniel Lazinski. They have indeed provided the apt music for the right situation in the film. Congratulations to all of you on the work, very well done. Now, coming to the cinematography part. The cinematographer J. Oza has indeed captured through his lens all the necessities, be it in the fight scenes or other scenes, to make the movie look presentable and creative so as to make Toofan a hit. Now, coming to the dialogues part. It had all the ingredients to make the characters look highly effective and efficient as actors in the movie. To add, the dialogues were powerful and quite inspiring too. Now, one particular dialogue which got my attention was when PARESH RAWAL, the boxing coach, tells FARHAN Akhtar, the protagonist, during the last round of the National Boxing Championship Finals. He tells him, remember, the opponent is fighting for the gold medal, whereas you are fighting to fulfill your wife Ananya's dream of you becoming the national champion. This dialogue just gave me goosebumps. Overall, the dialogue writer requires appreciation and applause in this regard for a job very well done. Now, coming to the screenplay in the movie, I felt it was not up to the mark which was required in a high voltage drama movie such as this. Certain scenes in the movie hampered the great flow in the movie, which, if was avoided, could have added more finesse and continuity to the movie for sure. Now, to put my opinion in proper perspective, when I compare the movie Bhaag Milkha Bhaag, done by the same director, with this movie Toofan, the screenplay in this movie is surely a let down. Finally, in conclusion, I'm of the opinion that the movie Toofan has definitely given good entertainment, and if the director had worked on the screenplay and plot of the story, I am sure this movie Toofan would have moved from just being a hit to a mega hit, just like Bhaag Milkha Bhaag. Well, my score on a scale of 1 to 10 for this movie is 6.5. I hope you found my review interesting and educative. Kindly do subscribe and like my channel by clicking on the subscriber link button below, and also do click on the bell icon to get notifications as and when I upload new videos. Well, until I get back with another movie review, stay healthy, exercise regularly, and keep smiling. Jai Hind.